emergence of stars, which is how these season 3 episodes are described or tagged, as the case may be, is not unconnected with the various backgrounds these housemates are from. Omalayo Alatishe, whose father is no more, had to one go through life with the help of the mother and other siblings.
Omalayo Alatishe, and this is my mom. My father is no more. This right here is my immediate brother. My immediate elder brother, yes, and is my brother as well. This is Bro Shogun Alatishe, and this is Bro Jimmy Alatishe. I had a preschool before I went to primary school at one of the schools in Idorin, but I had my primary school from KG to primary 6 at Olaluwa Nursery Primary School, right here in Idorin. And from there I proceeded to Methodist High School, where I am presently, and I'm currently in SS2. I like reading and I like watching football as well. I even went to the farm. When you called me yesterday, I went to the farm to call her. So she's supposed to be in the farm right now, but because of this, that's why she's not in the farm.
That's primary school. Until about the mother and the women did it in one game. And now, on the system, can lead to Lara and had to ship both of them, she's uncle. Mara mi joke with them in school, we pay the math question. I'm on the floor about that. Then, started to what to war secondary school. So, I'm a car with about the meaning can be a good meeting. I'm a daddy, my 10 minutes by the only man come in school. That's in bad to could it in bad silly, tabasso. Let me in bad to you by the mathematic G. I joke with you. I'm not coming. Show ni soon in my son, the only mammy. When you want test, you macabre. You good or cow from text it and fetching school. No, I just call you or come. I can't really explain when I snapped this picture because I was still very much younger then. And this, I was in primary 1. We were acting a play there during the valedictory service for the primary 6 students. And okay. This is me. I'm acting as a father in this drama. So this picture right there, I was in nursery 2 then. I was promoting to primary 1. So this is not my picture. This was my picture while I was in primary 2 with my classmates. This is my picture while I was in primary 3. This is me. Okay, move on.
And I snapped this picture while I was in primary 5 during the Christmas time.
All we can wish him is the best of luck in the Reads to Lead house. Mary Ayejusole was also described by her parents as a lover of books right from the elementary school days. Her peep into her background revealed so many beautiful things about what the future was in stock for her.
Her name is Mrs. Ayejusole Comfort. She's my mother. She's Ayejusole Titilayo, my younger sister. She's Ayebiro Sholakbe, my cousin. She's Mrs. Omokwariola, my neighbor. That woman, she's Mrs. Omowale, my neighbor. She's Omowale David. my neighbors. They are all my neighbors.
Thank you very much.
Nígbà tó wà ní primary school tó sọ pé tó wà ní ọmọlẹ́wà nursery and primary school tó ń bá lọ sí competition ó máa ń lọ òun ló dẹ̀ máa best. Ní ìgbà tí ó dẹ̀ fẹ́ kúrò ní school yẹn gan-an ó ní àwọ́ọ̀dù 10,000 naira. Irú fọ́tò tá a dẹ̀ ya síbi gan ní ìgbà yẹn tẹ bá ní ká lọ kó àwọn kínyẹn wọn school náà present ẹ fún òun ní best student. A ní time fún a máa sọ fún ṣùgbọ́n ká tó sọ fún ó ti mọ nǹkan tó yẹ kó ń ṣe nípa education.
A student one can describe as not only a source of pride to our parents, but also to the authority of our school.
Mary, when she was with us, she was a good girl. I taught her in nursery 1. Whenever I'm teaching her, I believe that she's not paying attention to me because she will never look at the board. She will be looking aside. But by the time I ask her a question, she will be giving me the right answer.
Ellen Blessing is from Delta State. Blessing stands out among our peers and still standing tall at Fuwashaye Girls Grammar School.
This is my father, my mother, and my younger sister. I did both my nursery school and my primary school in police training school too. I like reading novels and I like dancing. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing is I have my morning devotion with my parents before I have my own quiet time. And after that, I go out and I sweep. I do my morning chores first. Then if I want to read, I will read. And if I don't want to read, I sit and I chat with my sisters. At night, I do read from 9:30 to 12 or 1. It depends on the subject.
Things God gave her to me as my daughter. I've not one day see her academic. In fact, her performances is never low. Right from nursery school in police primary school, Akure, school 2 Akure, she has not one day. I think when she started primary school there, she's always taking first position from the primary school till she finished up there. I think I've not one day see her coming down.
The father, a traffic warden and lowly financial stature, has rightly been described as somebody who could sacrifice even his life to make our children ascend the ladder of educational fortune. Afolabi Doris from Osun State resides in Ondo with her parents. From what our parents said, one could easily deduce that Doris is one of the greater tomorrows.
My name is Afolabi Doris, and this is my father, Afolabi Timothy. This is my mother, Afolabi Margaret. This is the person that is next to me, Afolabi Moses. Then next to this one, Afolabi Emmanuel. Then this one, Afolabi Joseph.
Concerning her education, she's very, very okay. She's trying. I love her due to her performance.
because even in the church too, she performed very, very well. She has represented the whole diocese on the diocese at Umahia, and she came first in Bible in all Anglican met in Umahia, and she came first. So she really tried. Even the bishops of the diocese know her quite all right. I used to advise her to read, and at the same time, I used to counsel her. Then lesson. She used to go to lesson.
Okwonla Peculiar Oluwadamisi could be described as somebody or a student born with the academic silver spoon. The father, Engineer Dr. A.A. Okwonla, is from Oyo State and the HOD of Agric Engineering Department of the Federal College of Agriculture, Akure. Let's listen to our parents, and this is coming from our parents at the home front.
My parents are Engineer Dr. A.A. Okwonla and Mrs. C. Okwonla. I usually read in the afternoon around 2 to 4. Then when I sleep around 10, I'll sleep between 10 and 11. Then I'll wake up from then I'll read till any time until I feel sleepy, then I sleep back.
You say she's a very brilliant student, and just like her name, she used to distinguish herself. She's peculiar, and she distinguished herself among her colleagues. From the early stage, there were times she was attending extra lesson, but we also make it a point of duty, particularly my wife, that whenever the children come back, she will ask them what they've done in school. If they are given an assignment, she will assist in going over the assignment to ensure that right things were done, because at times they do the assignment haphazardly. But along the line, she has now developed the interest to study on herself, to study alone. And one other thing I can mention is that she's very inquisitive. At times she will ask, in the church we normally have books for the month. Peculiar will ask me, Daddy, can I have one of the books? And she reads a lot of literature too.
It was formerly in boarding house, but we had to withdraw her. We withdraw her back home so that we can be monitoring her. And as we were about writing the exam, she took ill. I said, God, this is not our bargaining. She's brilliant, she's good. What will happen? Will this girl repeat the class? That's not your plan for her. And I now called on her and said, Peculiar, can you do it? I will assist. Can you? Because, you know, she attends lesson and she reads on her own. Can you do it? The father said I shouldn't bother her. So she can. And she tried. You know, I'll be packing flask, everything to class in baskets, and the present principal assisting to force her to sip in maybe Lucozade booster. That was how Peculiar wrote her exam, and she performed excellently. I was proud of her. You know, when the result came, I said, God, thank God for the encouragement.
She is a good ambassador of her home and school. And little wonder, she's one of the lucky few in the house.
Peculiar Okwonla has been one of our students here from daycare. She started right here, and all along she has been very active in the school. You know, even with the sports, you know, we had cultural shows, sporting activities. What do you call this thing? Road safety. You know, we had a road safety program in the school. For all the activities, you know, she was always very active in the school.
Nwafo Esomchi is the only student from St. Helens Unity Secondary School, Ondo. The father, Obinali Nwafo, is a retired banker, and the mother, Isioma, described her daughter as somebody who will want to be seen with her books all the time, even when sitting close to the dining table.
This is my dad, Mr. Obinali Nwafo, and my mom, Mrs. Isioma Nwafo, and my younger sister, Chinyere Nwafo. My primary school was in Omodere Nursery and Primary School, and in secondary school in St. Helens Unity Secondary School, Ondo. But mostly in the school, when we have the prep like 7 to 10, I read. I make sure I read what the teacher has taught us that exact day. That when you revise it, because anywhere you see it, it will be very easy for you than when you read during the time for the exams.
When she was in nursery school, she came out as the best. Going to primary school, she is chosen as the queen. Most of the time they are doing it at house, but maybe about 2 or 3 times. And she got some awards too when she was graduating from primary school. And of course, she didn't do primary 6. She left at primary 5 to where she is now. And even now, she's the best overall student.
Naturally, she's talented. So it's just a little you give to her and she will take off from there. I always use her to give example to her sister. I would tell her that when your sister was in primary school, just little, you just ask her a very little question, and before you say it, she has already picked it. So she's naturally gifted.
She's doing well in her studies. She reads almost every day.
Nwafos are from Abia State, and the parents are really proud of their ward. We also believe that Esomchi is bound to go places academically. Blessing has crossed the Rubicon to get this far. With her life story, I remember quite glaringly the title of Ediro's book, Not with a Silver Spoon.
My name is Ogazie Blessing. My father is Mr. Uchechukwu Ogazie, and this is Madam Mrs. Elizabeth Ogazie. This is my younger sister, Stella Ogazie. This is Samuel Ogazie. You understand? This is my uncle, Uncle Ejike. My hobbies are reading things pertaining to French, especially, and talking to. When I read, I don't like to talk. I don't make noise. I just read it and read it and read it. Then maybe when I'm sleeping or maybe when I wake up the second day morning, I'll try to remember, and it will be coming naturally like that.
Blessing is my daughter. I'm also trying since way from primary school.
She's my pride. In fact, just pride is supposed to be her name. Because yes, since starting from my education, nursery school, till presently, if I should produce all her results, you will agree with me that she only scored B since she was both primary and the secondary. Scored B in one subject. I talked to her that day, I quarreled with her. It's got got B in one subject since so she's good academically and very truthful. Very truthful. When if something happened, when I ask other people, when I see Blessing tell me what she tells me, that's what happened.
I look forward to being one of the winners, especially maybe to win the Star Prize, because it will reduce the responsibility of my parents concerning my school fees, so I can go to any school I like without thinking of the price.
Morakiyo Ayomiposi has been managing through thick and thin to get to where he belongs, up there, academically, taken care of only by an aged stepmother. Ayomiposi should not be allowed to be bogged down and out by circumstances beyond his control, without a father or mother, yet found his way to the top and this far.
I had my primary school education, one of the private schools in Odoye, and my secondary school at St. Stephen's in Odoye as well. The morning when I wake up, I help my stepmother doing some house chores before I go to school. So when I got to school, it's my academics, and after the school hours, I come back home, take care of the home, then read, do my assignments. And after that, I could help them in the kitchen for the evening meal. And after then, I may visit my friend for about just 10 minutes and come back home then for the night. And I don't have time to read in the afternoon. I normally read at midnight.
I'm just neighbor to him. Nobody call him, say, Biono, Bossio, go and take your book, read your book. What of your assignments? I don't know. So when he came from school, sit down here, so he will take a book or anything.
Ologun Baba Temitope is a student of St. Joseph's College, Ondo. The father is a secondary school teacher and the mother a civil servant. They have a lot of things to share about the academic life of their ward.
My name is Ologun Baba Temitope from St. Joseph's College, Ondo. This is my younger sister. Her name is Ologun Baba Gbemisola. This is my dad. He's Mr. Ologun Baba John Oju. This is my junior sister, Adeniro Toluwani, and this is my mom, Ologun Baba Monyolua. I am a prefect, so I control some of my junior ones to their portions. After that, I go to the class, I listen to my teachers, and after 2 o'clock, I come back home. I go to the shop and do some things. I come back home to eat, like 9 o'clock. I take my book, I read like to 12 o'clock, and I go and sleep. That's all.
I make sure that he gets comfortable. And up till now, it is just just a year now that I allowed him to be using what is called sex. And you can see now from my home, I did not have all this, it is only this television that I have. I have the way to, that is the way, that is my input. When he did not distract it from all these kind of these gadgets he will be listening to, I did not allow them to use to listen to the kind of news that I used to allow him to listen to is his network news. Since I was born, I have never seen a day like this. This a day now is it makes me proud. Anytime that he went for quiz competition, he used to perform. So that one elevates my soul.
Little Wonder is here with us in the Read to Lead house, competing for what could be described as the Golden Fleece.
Read to Lead Africa is here again. Africa's premier teenage cerebral and entertaining reality TV show is back with Season 3, The Emergence of Stars. For 30 days, 90 housemates of the Read to Lead house shall battle for the grand prize of 2 million naira in scholarship and other fantastic prizes. The contests include words arrangement, spell it, public speaking, declamation contest, mambo jumbo, fastest and best, critical reasoning, mastermind series, the great debate and lots more, plus sports, parties, music, drama and plenty of laughter, showing daily on these channels. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. You can also watch episodes on our YouTube channel. Visit www.readtoleadafrica.tv or call 0802-315-7972 or 0818-331-9200. Produced by Reading Awareness Society for Development in Africa, RASDA. Read to Lead Africa Season 3. The Emergence of Stars. Don't miss a moment.
Oloro Oluwatobi is the son of a furniture maker father. The mother is a trader. But as posterity deemed it fit, he was able to beat his peers to it, winning the laurel for qualification to get to this stage.
This is Oloro, and here my siblings, Pius Oloro, Stephen Oloro, and also David Oloro.
By all means, my husband did not try to go around and call him a car. So, and then too, my liberation one primary school. So, man, Shakatin came to some school. Come over the pay one lazy go attend the choir, never to go attend. So, man, try to what I likely be going to pay at least away, don't fail my law.
I received this award in the SS1 as the best student in the previous GSSC exam in computer science. Olua Tobi happens to be in my class, that's science class, SS2A. He's a very good person, and I guess he's not like other students because some of them are really very stubborn, very, very stubborn. Some do challenge the corpus here. But I guess even before he was elected as senior prefect, he has been very nice.
I thank God Almighty for the life of these our students in person of Oloro Oluwatobi. Each time I see him, my joy is always full. That is this generation that we can still get somebody of his type in this generation, especially the kind of students we have these days, that we can still get somebody unique like Oloro Tobi. In fact, each time I see him, I still believe that this country has a hope.
Igedo Jeremiah destiny has been proving most people wrong, even though the brand could not be described as fair enough, yet there were these submissions about him.
The name of my younger brother is Sheifumi. The name of my younger sister is Faith. The name of my mother is Blessing. I don't know that of my grandmother.
Every year, if they want to do like any quiz, they will just choose him. No quiz that they will do in that school that they will not put in. The performance, everybody in the school liked him very well because he used to, even in the house, if you want to read, you give him food. He will go and keep the food, continue reading. After reading, finish reading before he will eat the food. And if you want to read, he like
every quiet place. We just go to any place that is very quiet.
Destiny is a good boy. He is working and do everything in the house. And then in the school, in performance, they do well. Not, and then he goes to early. He wake up in the morning, he will do work. After work, he go bath and then take food, went to the school around 7.
Here I am when I was in primary 1. We were doing our graduation day. And this is the second picture when I was in JS2, when I was presented the certificate of excellence.
Sheyi Adumati is another emerging star here in Ondo State. Sheyi has been able to show the world that with determination and commitment, one can go places. The parents and other stakeholders talked about why and how he found his way into this academic platform.
Sister, my younger sister, Adumati Shemdori, is my mom. This is my Miss Adumati Bola. This is my sister, Adumati Blessing. I like reading, playing football, and chatting with people.
From his nursery school, he was doing well. Even he normally, sometimes they normally went for outing, like debate in the primary school, and they normally take first position.
Ayemenemowa Ayokunle Peter, fondly referred to as pastor in the Read to Lead house. Without a mother, he was and is still able to wade through the potholes and rivers of life to be able to be singled out as one of the stars on Read to Lead reality TV show.
Out of my school and even in the local government, I was able to be the best to represent the Read to Lead Africa reality TV show, and by the grace of God, I'm looking forward to a better performance.
He's very brilliant, and he has been representing our school in Nakura and in Krupa, local government. And I pray that God will be helping him to know his out to children's school.
He has been trying, even in the Ogun State over there, where he was in primary school. He has been representing the school, even in the whole of the state, representing the school in the state. They are, that is the grace of God when we come back here. Only the people in this area, they don't even record with us because he has been representing them even in Akure. This time around 2 or 3 months ago now, he has been representing this school 3 times in Akure. He's the only one that's very, very close with me. And I can say he so loved me. And there's nothing I say that he will even advise me. Because there are sometimes if I want to lay hand on anything, if he advised me, follow his advice. That thing will come successfully.
This was when I was in primary 5. I was graduating, going into JSS1. And there also, this was when I was awarded the best student in English language for the school.
Okay.
And also here when I was given the certificate for passing out from the school, graduating.
And then also when I was passing out from nursery 2 also, and there's my mother and the proprietress of my school.
Mom? Where's your mom?
Here she is.
Okay, we are sorry, please.
Also, yeah, this was when my sister, my elder sister, is passing out from nursery 2.
Ayomowa, Ayemimowa, Peter is a bona fide student of this school, and right from time, he has been on the good record of the school, both academically and morally. And he has been standing as very good ambassador of this school academically. I've been taking part in competitions, both within the local government, outside, and even the state. He is currently the senior prefect of the school. Due to his brilliant performance, he has been given award on several occasions. He has been given award. He's on scholarship already. What we discover is that he's from a very poor home. The poverty level is very high. That is why both the teachers and the school has been rallying around him to better his future. God has actually blessed that family with this brilliant pupils. There's another Yemowa in JSS2, is also a record breaker. Very brilliant too, is in JSS2. He's always leading the class, like the brother. So, about this competition, we are grateful to you because of the exposure. We regard it as sort of academic exposure. So we appreciate your coming and your opportunity and benefit being extended to him to take part in this program.
I'm one of the happiest person today that this boy could be into the limelight. Academically good. In fact, sometimes when he comes to me, he wants to come and ask a question, I used to prepare myself very well because he do a lot of research. How? I don't know. So I can vouch for his academic work and his moral standard. The boy is good. By the time you see what they are now showing your colleague, what a boy of his standard level write, that will justify whatever we are saying. In a nutshell, he's a very brilliant boy. But it's very rare for you to see a brilliant student, being able to blend it with a moral aspect. But the two are completing him. We are not missing one if we say that it's a pride in this school. The family background, I know very well. Because whenever I go to the church, when I see the father, I used to look at him, how will he take care of this boy in future?
Atunde Goodness Joseph, whose background we can describe as a little bit above average. The conclusion could not be drawn from this. Goodness has been consistent and diligent in his studies as attested to.
Mr. Atunde Femi Gabriel, my sister Atunde Mercy, the next Atunde Favor, and the last Atunde Greatness. I study, before I do, I first say a short prayer, after which I'll read, then I'll try to assimilate what I've read. After some time, I'll try to recall again. Then, after which, for some time, I'll come back to that book. Then, I'll just close it.
Most of his performances are not surprise to me
because of their upbringing right from the beginning. I knew they will always be in the unit position. It has always been almost all of them. So if he comes first or second, it's not usually a surprise. The only first surprise when he came first, when he was at the Yemen demonstration, that was when I was not even expecting it. And since then, he has been in the unit.
I've realized that he could stand on his own. There was a time he came first in the GSS 3. The overall results at the end of the GSS 3, he took the first position in English language. And many people were coming to me, they thought I was the one behind his coming first. I told them I wasn't the one. He reads himself, he reads by himself, and he does a lot of things without being pushed around.
Ajayi Olaniwaju Anthony, his father, rides Okada to make ends meet. Olaniwaju did not allow this to dampen his enthusiasm to make it to this level academically. Indeed, an emerging star to watch from what he has said and what other people, including his parents, said about him.
Even from day one, even up to the level he is now.
When I wake up in the morning, I pray. And the last thing I do every day is I make sure I read my book and pray. After prayer in the morning, I sweep the rooms and then do my household chores, and then maybe just go for a stroll, or during school days I go to schools, and during Sundays I go to church. After I come back, I still watch TVs, and maybe at 7 and during 8 o'clock I watch the news, and then after 8 after I'm through with it, and then I read my books, and maybe if I should read like 2 hours, then I pray. And then
during the promotion examination, he always came first, starting from the KG session throughout the primaries. So when they are giving them prize, they normally call Olaniwaju Ajayi first. Then in the church too, during the Sunday school quiz, they represent the parish, area, province. I don't because of work, leave my children aside. Anytime I will go to shop around 9 or 10. Then I came back around 5. If I have a lot of job to do there, I go back around 6. It will be the one telling me, Mommy, I have one work to do. If I say, Ola, if I want to send him again, I will say, Mommy, I have a work. Okay, I will say, go and do it. I can just say, it's only God that helps, because without God, we are nothing. So I thank God for helping me to take care of any time she need anything.
This was while I was in primary 3. I'm the 1 year. This was our uncle then, and this was the primary 4 uncle then, teaching my brother. This is the first school I attended at Lagos. This is my brother, and I'm the one beside him. This was when my junior sister was being given birth to. I was the 1 year. This is my junior sister, my cousin, and this is my senior elder brother. This the school I attended at Ifon in local government, Aode International Nigerian Primary School. I'm the one in blue vest during our entire sport. I'm the one in blue vest. My brother is the one in red vest. These are my mom's elder sister and our son. This was when I was graduating from nursery 2 to primary 1 then. This is my mom. And
did you get any prize?
Yes.
As what?
First position.
Wow.
This was when I was presented the prize.
Okay, where you were?
These are Papari Choice, my Nigerian Primary School.
Okay.
Akintewe Damilola has been tagged the grammarian of her time in the house. In her school, St. Monica's Girls Grammar School Ondo, she has proved to be a shining academic star as revealed. Dami demonstrates and radiates all the qualities one can always look for in a future leader.
Esther Akintewe. I attend Royal International National Primary School. When I was in primary school. Now I attend St. Monica's Girls Grammar School. Every morning I wake up 6 a.m. I do laundries at home because I used to wash my plates before I go to bed at night. So I'll sweep the floor, wake up my younger sister so that she can get prepared, cook or warm the food for last night. Then at most I must leave home to 7 because I have to be in school at most 7:30. I was the senior girl of my school. I must not be late.
So let me say, virtually, she is the mother of the house. Are you getting me now? Now she does the cooking, she coordinates her younger sisters. So, you know, personally, when I was in her shoot, I hardly have time to read. But yeah, because like she said, or Miss rightly said, like it's in the blood, and we don't feel. She understands it. But the idea is a kind of reading attitude. Most of the time she reads, so they show book away. She and some I call them CD books, all those novels. I can't read them. She reads them and says, "Are you sure you already read this?" I finish it up. Thank you very much. So a kind of reading culture, I can say it's actually separate. But me, I'm not a party to all those excessive readings.
Deborah Godswill Okere is another emerging star from St. Louis Secondary School Ondo. The taste of the pudding is in the eating.
My name is Godswill Deborah from St. Louis Secondary School. I'm 15. This is my eldest sister, Antezimi, and this is my younger sister, Peace. When I wake up, I pray, and when I do my chores, like maybe washing, sweeping, I can read sometimes. Then I maybe dress up for school, bathe, then go to school. When I come back, then I now do the other home chores I can't do in the morning. I'm not going to read till it's midnight. Because I would rather sleep in the afternoon than read in the midnight.
She's been this kind of type of person that wants to read everything she comes by. She's just too inquisitive while she was growing up, while she was still very little. She wants to know everything. She keeps asking questions and questions.
Deborah is a good girl. She's very, very intelligent as regards her books, her studies. She studies very, very well too. And there's one thing about her. She prefers going through her books. She prefers it to home chores in the house. So that is what I can say about her. But besides that, she's a very, very good girl.
Fadoju Becky Oluwaseun, whose mother, incidentally, is from Delta State. Let's have these views of those close to her, and your guess could be as good as mine later.
15 years old. This is my mom, this is my younger sister, and this is my elder brother. Okay, when I wake up in the morning, after my prayers, I take my bath, brush my teeth, prepare my food. After that, I sweep the whole environment. After that, I go to school. Then I make sure the environment is clean and punish the offenders. I violate the rules and regulations of the school. I do read at night when I feel like, when I'm comfortable, like when there's no noise around, like maybe 12, 1.
She's clever, quiet,
even in neatness. They always send message to me that how come did my daughter brilliant and all this? I said, well, it's only God. It's not me. It's God.
She is a hardworking girl, and I'm so proud of her being my kid sister. Actually, she's the type after coming back from school, she usually take her notes, go through what she has done in class before, and after that she do house chores in a very good way.
This was during our school anniversary, and this is me, and these are my friends. And this one, it was during New Year time, so we all went out. This is my elder sister, this is my younger sister, and here I am. Then these are my sisters also. This is my elder sister, here I am. This is my younger sister. Both of them are also my younger sister. And this is during our inter-house sports. I'm in Yellow House. During our school harvest also. And this one was during our school harvest also.
Opeyemi Blessing, all the way from Lennon Jubilee High School, Ikari Akoko, is about 14 years old. Not allowing whatever fate has in stock for her disturb her passion for success in her academic pursuits. She weathered the storm to make it to the house. Her parents and other people revealed how she was able to make it to the top.
The upper left is my mom. This is Opeyemi, and my sister Jumoke Opeyemi. The one at my right is my sister Opeyemi Damilola, and the other girl Opeyemi Joy. When we wake up in the morning, we'll say our prayers, then we try to do the domestic chores in the house, and then we get ready for school. So after school, I go to my mom's shop to bed.
I'm really proud of her when she was young, because she was performing very well in the school. When she was in primary, she was performing very well. And when she left the primary school, she was also performing very well, and she was used to go for competition. That makes me proud of her. What I know about her that she likes to read a book always, because that one makes me and her quarrel sometimes. Because if I send her something to help me do, and she was facing book, I like to be challenging her that I asked you to do something for me, and you are still with the book. That is what I know about. She likes book than any other thing in the house.
She's been a very good girl, right from her primary sector till now, she never became second in class.
Our emerging stars have come, they have seen, but there must emerge a winner, a clear leader who must conquer. Prosperity is just around the corner. The words of Ola Rotimi.